What's up, guys? This is Suh with Vengeance, and I am back here with another Madden NFL 16 Miami Dolphins franchise. And today, your 13-1 Miami Dolphins are at home for the final regular season game at Sun Life Stadium. Holy crap. That really means that next year we're going to be playing in a new stadium, the new Sun Life Stadium, I think they're going to call it. But anyway, it's against the lackluster 4-10 Cincinnati Bengals. And if you guys are excited for today's video, make sure you guys drop a like, and if you're new to the channel, I'll hit that subscribe button because it really does mean a lot that you guys come out and support these videos. We're going to take a look at the injury report. You see Geno Atkins out for the Bengals, and that's really going to be a big contributor of why they are going to be missing a big hole in their defense. So we got one more game left in the regular season against the San Francisco 49ers, and if we win today, we clinch home field advantage for the rest of the postseason. And if that is the case, if we do end up winning today, which is very likely because the Bengals aren't very good, we are probably going to do well, the starters will start, but they won't finish. They'll do like a drive, and that'll be that. So I don't want any of my starters to get hurt. We've been healthy all year. Why risk it? Why risk the biscuit and lose for somebody like Harvey or Tannehill or the Dominican Suh or Cameron Wake or Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie for the rest of the season when they could be sitting on the sideline getting ready for the games ahead? So I'm not going to risk it. If we win today, they're going to be sitting for most of the game. And if we play our second strings, don't get mad if I lose because honestly, it's not about the wins or losses at this point, ladies and gentlemen. It's about winning a Super Bowl, and I feel like this team can do it with the way that we've been playing. We have a very good chance to win the Super Bowl. We just gotta go and execute down the stretch. We've had a lot of tough games this year. Some of them against the Patriots, another against the Ravens. We might face the Ravens in the postseason once again. We might face the Patriots again for the third time this season, this postseason. Who knows? But all we know is that we just need a secure home field advantage, and if we could do that, we'll be golden. I feel like, because we are just so good at home that I think if we get this home field advantage, I wouldn't say it's a guaranteed ticket to the Super Bowl, but it increases our chances exponentially. But if you guys are ready for this game against the Cincinnati Bengals, get ready, get your popcorn, get your snacks, whatever you guys want to eat or drink, and get ready for some good old football here at Sun Life Stadium for the final time in this stadium.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, everybody. Today's matchup features two teams eager to come away with a late season win. It's the Dolphins going up against the Bengals. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Bill Sims for this Week 16 matchup.
It's Sunday night in the NFL, and we're coming to you from under the lights as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Hello, friends, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Jim Nantz and Phil Sims getting set for kickoff, and hope you're having a great holiday season. We got some football coming your way.
Yeah, we do. When the weather gets cold and it gets this time of year, the games, the players know it's getting near the end, and every game is important because your dreams of going to the Super Bowl, you're still there. To get there, you probably need to win this game here today.
Now as we go to the field, it's Javier Arenas back deep for the kickoff. Sun Life Stadium opened in 1987. It's gone through many name changes and has hosted 5 Super Bowls.
And we are underway for the final time in the regular season in Sun Life Stadium against the Cincinnati Bengals. And today's starting quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals is none other than Andy Dalton, who has yet to find himself in this league as people say he's like a MVP candidate every year and all these phenomenal stats that he puts up. But ladies and gentlemen, he can't win in the postseason. That's his problem, and he's going to have that plague for the rest of his career until he gets at least one postseason win. He had his chance this year against the Steelers, but I mean, he kind of screwed that up. His team kind of screwed that up for him. Plus, not to mention the fact that I think he was sidelined because he had an injury. But nonetheless, the Cincinnati Bengals just cannot win in the postseason, and they're not even going to make the postseason in this franchise anyway, so it doesn't really matter per se. So anyway, We're facing the Cincinnati Bengals, and Andy Dalton hasn't had a great year. 15 touchdowns, I think, 14 interceptions. So he has been very inconsistent this year. But here come the Miami Dolphins and Ryan Tannehill for the first time. 3rd down and 11. Tannehill. If you want to see, like, the most amazing game from a quarterback, you know how Tannehill had a great game last game, threw for over 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a game-winning one against the Arizona Cardinals in the final seconds. If you haven't seen that game, go check it out. It's in the playlist down below. He had a phenomenal game. And he just continues to build into this one. Then again, the Cincinnati Bengals defense isn't really that great, especially in the pass defense department. I mean, if we're having a field day in the passing department, usually we've been known more for a running team this year because Vincent Harvey's just been a beast, and so is Jay Ajayi. I mean, they've combined for over 30 touchdowns, and that's just incredible. You will never see that kind of running back combination where two running backs get a combined total of 30-plus touchdowns. You'll never see it. I promise you. But nonetheless, 3rd down and goal. Sweep right, Vincent Harvey, and that looks like a guaranteed touchdown, but it's not. As Flowers snipped it right out of him. Flowers snipped it right out of him and stopped the play. So good for him. So 4th down and goal. We're going to go for it. We're going to risk it for the biscuit, and we get the touchdown. Vincent Harvey in for 6. It's now 7-0 Dolphins, and we are feeling good. We're feeling good on offense. You know, we got the first possession to go in for a score. We took our time, and everything was all hunky-dory. So this time, the Bengals are gonna hand it off to Hill, and he's gonna get a good pickup right there for about 25 yards. So we gotta stop the run game. We've always had problems where we're good at stopping the run until we give up like that one big play, and it ends up killing me. And it ends up making me cringe inside. It's stomach wrenching that we give up a huge run like that. It's like, oh God, and stuff like that. But this time they do go through the air. Andy Dalton gets the completion, but obviously they still got a ways to go before they reach the end zone. 3rd down and 7 here. Here they go with the offset eye. Dalton trying to change it up a little bit. He's dropping back, looking underneath. I think that's Danny Woodhead, but he is stopped way short of the 1st down. And now the Cincinnati Bengals are going to go for a very long field goal attempt. I think this one's from about 48. Yeah, 48. This one's up and good. So it's now 7-3. Almost nearing halftime. We're about halfway through the 2nd quarter. We're feeling pretty good about ourselves. Let's just keep it going. Offense is just playing just so great. This is the type of offense that I like. Something that's nice and steady, and we could control the pace of the game and at least keep it somewhat reasonable in the scoring department wise. Because I don't, remember that game against the Denver Broncos where we dropped 50? I was like, damn, we put up a lot of points. And not something that, I wouldn't say it's not realistic, but it's something that I'm not a fan of big scoring games. I like putting up points and like winning games, but I'm not a big fan of a whole ton of offense. I'm more of a defensive guy. I try and pride my game on defense, and this year, we do have the top-ranked defense in all of football, but scoring-wise, we've had games where we've given up like 30 points, and it drives me nuts. So we got to do better than that. So hopefully we can do something like that this game. Obviously, if we win today, I'm not going to worry so much about, how many points we give up or how many points we score next game, because obviously it's pretty much like a preseason game if we win today anyway. Because if we lose today, which I don't see that, happening at this point because Tannehill's playing out of his mind, and the run game's doing its thing. Offense is firing on all cylinders. We look very good to win this game so far. So Tannehill rolling out of his right, he gets the completion to Jordan Cameron, touchdown Dolphins, and it's now 14-3. Tannehill has still yet to miss a pass, ladies and gentlemen. He is perfect from the field. So again, looking underneath this time to a Sanu, and he's dragging some defenders along with them. He's not going down that easily, and that's scary. That is scary. When they don't go down, it's like, oh my God, just go down already. So anyway, they get another completion right here. This time they're going for a big chunk of yardage. That one's going down inside the 10, down to the 5, and the Bengals call a timeout with 40 seconds to go in the half. So could the Bengals close the gap to near halftime? They very well could. They're 3 yards away. Dalton looking back, corner of the end zone, touchdown. Nice grab right there by the tight end. And he gets it now down to 14-10. That's Eford on the play. And can we get a quick score before halftime? I always try to go for the quick score so I can get myself an upper hand in the second half. Because this time we do receive the ball. I want to try and get more of an upper hand to start the second half. So this time, again, completion out to Jordan Cameron. And we still have 3 timeouts. We're going to call one real quick. As soon as Cameron got down, we called the timeout. 7 seconds to go in the half. So now we got to get another quick play off. Hopefully we can get it inside the 30 because that's where we're aiming for. Tannehill dropping back again. There's a flag on the play off to Jordan Cameron down to the 25. And there's a flag, and this one looks like it could be against Cincinnati. So this only helps us even more. So we decided to decline the penalty. Now we're at the 24. And now we are in field goal range. So that's obviously good. The kick is up from Suckup, and it's good. So 17-10. I like when stuff like that happens because then it just makes me feel good about my offense. Makes me feel good that, you know, everything's going to be all right here in the second half. We get the ball to start the second half. It's obviously a good thing. So looking over the middle again, Jordan Cameron. And, yes, I am abusing the crap out of that play. But, I mean, with past defenses this week, I mean, you can't really blame me. You really can't. So second down to 6, handoff, Vincent Harvey. Look at the gap. Look at the gap, yo. He's making people miss from behind, and he's taken down to the 13. That was a huge gap for Harvey. 1,500 yards on the season for him. What a year Vincent Harvey's been having, man. You cannot have a better rookie season than he has had so far for a running back. So Tannehill looking back over again, and guess who it is? It's Devontae Parker again scoring another touchdown. This guy has been lighting up the scoreboard all year long, and he does it again right here. It's now 24-10. The Dolphins are feeling good, man. They're feeling good. I mean, who wouldn't want to feel good like this when you're up 24-10? I mean, yeah, this is the Bengals. They're a crappy team in Madden, so you can't really say, oh, you know, you should be doing this. I mean, anything can happen. It's football. Look at Dalton. He's still doing pretty good for himself. Even though his team's down by 2 touchdowns, I mean, he's still doing pretty good. 3rd down and 3 here for the Bengals. Can they get a first down and keep the drive alive? Hill on the sweep, and he does get it up short of the first. And that's going to mean that the field goal unit is coming out for the Bengals. And can they get the field goal? This one is a little bit longer. It's 52 yards, but no problem for the kicker for here. From here, it is good. Mike Nugent from way downtown. And it's now 24-13. Here we go. Offense back out on the field once again. 3rd down and 3. Dalton and Tannehill, actually. Tannehill more especially has been on fire. Hasn't missed a single pass yet. And he takes that one out to the 44. Tannehill is 15 for 15. 100%, ladies and gentlemen. This guy has been lights out all day. So can we keep it up with Tannehill? He drops back once again, looking for the screen pass to Jay Ajayi. And look at the huge. Rewind the video and just go back and just look at that juke move he put on him. Man, Lord. So we're going down to the 4th quarter now. 4th quarter. We're still up by a couple scores. That's great. So looking for that screen pass again. We get stuffed. Not good. But I mean, we can always kick the field goal, go back up by 14, and we do just that. So now it's 27-13. Here to begin the 4th quarter. I'm feeling good about my offense. I'm feeling good about my defense. Here is Andy Dalton making a couple guys miss. Gets the 20-yard pickup, or actually a 10-yard pickup, and they're actually going to add 10 yards to this play. So they're going to be moved all the way to the 40, I think. It's like holding on the defense or whatever. Yeah, they're going to move up to the 40. Actually, that's a 20-yard pickup, so that's actually bad for us. I wasn't even doing my math correctly. Whoopsies. But here we go with the Dolphins defense trying to get to Dalton once again, throwing it deep, and what a catch right there by Sanu. Goes around and goes up and gets it. Gets the first down. Way to go, Sanu. I'll give him props on that one. I'll give him credit where credit is due. You know, I'm not a hater. So 3rd down and 14 here. Can the Bengals make a comeback here in the 4th quarter? Dalton drops back, gets sacked. Nuh-uh, not in my house. Not today. No way, Jose. Not happening. So here we go again. 3rd down and 3. Tannehill dropping back again, looking underneath again, and look who's still perfect in the game. And this time it's Jarvis Landry with the catch. And now, you know, Tannehill's still perfect, guys. He's still perfect from the field. I don't think I've ever done this in a Madden game ever. Well, in all Madden mode anyway. You could go on rookie mode and you literally have a field day on defense, so I'm just saying. But anyway, This is on all Madden, I promise you. It's just that the Bengals defense is so trash that and y'all tell me, you Sin, throw deep. Why change up my strategy? Why fix something that isn't broken? Look at that toss sweep play right here to Jay Ajayi. Touchdown Dolphins. Go back and rewind the video and see what Jay Ajayi just did, because he just made the most amazing touchdown of the season. That was beautiful. I love it when sweep plays work like that. So now the Bengals here in position to score. 3rd down and goal here from the 20 after a couple of sacks. Here's Dalton dropping back. Look into the end zone, and it's out of bounds. So now they're going to settle for a field goal here with 40 seconds to go. But, you know, it really doesn't mean anything. We already won the game. I mean, with 40 seconds left, we're up by 21. Not up by 18, but that's not the point. We still won the game. So we won the game 34-16. And we are now 14-1 in the regular season, guys. 14-1. So next week, we'll probably start the starters for a series or two. And then the backups are going to come in. Basically, that's how it's going to go. So, we're going to take on the San Francisco 49ers. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys drop a like, of course. And like I said, we're going to put the backups in next week. Don't expect me to win. I'll be honest. I'll be 100% with y'all. Don't expect me to win. Don't be like, oh, Sin, you suck at Madden when I play with backups, man. I mean, I'm not expecting myself to go out there and win every single game. It's not going to happen. Even with backups like Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's completely garbage in this game, I think. But anyway, we're 14-1. We secured home field advantage throughout the playoffs. That means a lot for this football team. You got to give a lot of credit to the offense and defense this year. We've been playing spectacular football. And again, thank you guys so much for the support. We're nearing 7,000 subscribers. We are getting closer and closer by the day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much. And until then, I am out. Peace.
It's great music.